telling them what you scared for. Just do it. But I don't take my own advice.
You gotta practice with
We don't never take our own advice. We never take our own advice.
Yep.
I mean,
it's easier said than done.
And that's the bottom line.
It is.
I mean, technically, why would I take my advice if that's not something that I'm actively working on at the time I'm giving the advice?
But it's
because it's hard.
Like,
you can apply.
if this is what you're going through, that might not be my case at the time. So I can tell you, I can give you advice as to what I believe you should do. And then when the time comes, I can also take that same advice.
Well, we rarely do. That's what they're saying.
And the thing is, it's always there in the back of your mind. It's whether you admit it or not.
It is.
Right. It's always there.
Yeah.
I've always had this this perfectionist complex, and even in things that I do, like what I know I'm gonna have to get over is I don't like people to watch me do things. Like I remember being in college just in a random, probably painting or drawing one-on-one, some randomness, and we were doing whatever still life. And the professor, he walks around the room, just to check, make sure people are using proper techniques and see where they're going and where he could help them out. And as soon as he would get to me, I would freeze.
You didn't freeze today. You helped me. You helped me make it all the way through. If it wasn't for you, I would have never made it.
I had to look up at this camera and smile at her for her.
It was so encouraging.
All you need is get you some of that little icy hot, and you'll be good to go for tomorrow.
I was getting ready to quit, and then she told me it was one more, and I was like, "What do you mean, please?"
One for me.
But yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things that I am constantly lecturing myself. Like I have this whole internal conversation, like I did, like people ask me to do stuff, and my initial reaction is always no. But it's like, okay, Tiffany, but what is your end goal? Like you have to take on these.
So one of the
things to propel you there.
One of the things I always had to come to terms with as well, and this is, you have to kind of, learn it yourself. You have to be prepared to walk in the things that you're asking for.
You got the TV on.
Somebody that's about to get muted.
The same culprit always. Messing up good conversation.
So the TV been on the whole time, so I'm sorry. But so that's what I'm saying. You got to be prepared to accept whatever it is you're asking for. So you're asking for all these new projects and stuff, and your cousin said, draw this stuff for me. You have to be prepared to accept that stuff. And that's easier said than done. And it's a thing that you have to learn. You have to miss a couple of opportunities to realize, oh man, never again.
But see, the missed opportunities is about being drugged. And I just told y'all I ain't trying to get drugged no more in life.
Question still, if you never done one of those things that
girl
Ben just did with her minis, where you just do like a paint thing, like I be looking for Zoom paint and silks, and they're not easy to locate.
You want to do one with just us?
Yes.
Okay,
that would be fun.
We'll set it up.
I want to play.
Y'all come up with something, and then I don't know. But see, with that, well, I guess it would all have to be from scratch, because a lot of times with the paint and sits, you can get your canvas and it'll already have something drawn out on it.
Yeah.
So we're all virtual. We would probably have to just start from a blank canvas.
We would. We had to start from scratch.
Well, y'all come up with a theme. I'm gonna go on and Lord Jesus.
I told y'all, Purple Rain.
I think you should. We could even. I want to do that so badly. A Zoom
paint. On my nerves. I just want to say that. I like y'all later. Y'all get on my nerves right now.
Why? Come on around over here with me. Come on over here with me. We gonna build this sucker while we flying.
No, he said that all the time. But funny thing is, my mom used to try to tell me all the time. You know how your parents, if they're good, they're your biggest ever, and always volunteering you for stuff. And my mom, she would always be like, "Well, Tiffany, you can do that. You can do your own little painting. I don't know why."
Yeah. And if that ain't the lady, hands down. always volunteering my services for stuff. Like,
Ain't
man,
nothing
I
like
didn't
it.
say this. No,
But the thing
don't,
is,
no.
They
the
just
thing is
love us
too,
so much, and they want us to
do.
be great.
Why are we
and you
getting
gotta
on
look
your
at it.
nerves?
You gotta look at it like
See,
you have to
we gotta go back
appreciate
to
it.
raising them. We
But you
ain't
have
raised
to,
them right.
but you have to
Right.
look back and appreciate it, because like looking back, every single step has prepared me for whatever I gotta face now. So,
Right.
you know, when you're
Right.
going through it and stuff, you're like, oh man, I gotta get up in front of the church again. You want me to be the
Man.
secretary to what again? But then when it was my time to get up in front of a room of 750 people,
Mm.
I didn't even
Yeah.
blink.
You
Wow.
gonna get
You know?
all this Decatur, but I done took a couple of Toastmaster classes, so I know how to turn it on when I need to.
I didn't even
Right,
blink.
right.
I was not scared. There was nothing. It was the best feeling of my. I had the attention of 750 people.
Wow.
Mhm. It's like, for me, it's like dance, where I'm always nervous before a show, but the second them lights go out and that music hit, your girl is on.
When I gotta get up there
Yeah.
and make a speech,
Look, I have a dance
Used to-
recital when I was 3, and that's the exact same thing that happened. I got on stage, it was my first recital. I was crying, I was scared. My mom was in the front row, and she was like, just put the music on, she'll be all right.